Hello everyone, in this podcast we'll talk about the mix in sound science. Today, Sally Tellez, nutritionist, Johana Gonzalez, speech and language pathologist, and Richard Murcia, physics are with us in the studio. Let's start. Sally, have you heard any myth about nutrition?
Of course, one of those is that we must take 8 glasses of water, equivalent to 2 liters of water during the day, a good functioning of our body. And other people think that only when we are thirsty we must drink water. Nutritional tips. According to the ICBF, the requirement of liquids in an adult is approximately 2 liters per day. However, this amount increases when you exercise in a sustained manner or in hot climates, but it must be taken into account that the intake of liquids doesn't come only from the pure water that we drink, but also from the water contained in other liquids and foods. Therefore, it's false to say that a person should consume 8 glasses of water per day, but that we should consume in total 2 liters of water, counting the one contributed in other liquids and foods. On the other hand, it's also false to say that we must wait to be thirsty for drinking water, because thirst is a stimulus that our body sends late. That is, when it appears, that means that we are already dehydrated.
Oh, very interesting. Thanks, Sally. Now let's listen to Richard. Richard, have you heard any myth about physics?
Just one. It is common for most people to think that if two objects with different mass are dropped from same heights, the object with the larger mass will fall first. But it's not true. Galileo Galilei explored in the 14th century that two objects with different mass fall at the same time, and in 1969 it was confirmed on the lunar surface with a feather and a hammer. On the other hand, everyone knows the history of Isaac Newton and his apple. People think that an apple dropped on Isaac Newton's head, but it's not true. He saw an apple dropping from the tree and he thought, what is the force that causes objects to fall? Subsequently, he will demonstrate that force is the same that keeps orbiting the moon around the earth and the planets around the sun. So, when we hear statements about matters of physics that come from non-physicists, it is better not to take that statement as truth until we investigate it now.
Interesting, I didn't know about this mix. Thanks, Richard. Finally, let's listen to Johana. Hi, Johana. Have you heard any myth about speech and language pathology?
Yes, of course. One of those is babies don't communicate anything before talking. That's false. The fact that the baby don't talk doesn't mean that they don't communicate. When babies are born, they develop a system of communication from crying, one for food, one for sleep, and another for pain. Mothers have a better developed emotional bond with their babies, so they interpret better that language. After crying comes babbling, imitation, and finally oral language. Remember, language is a skill that always is in development. Brain tip. Sleep is essential to recover from activities and fatigue of the day. Lack of sleep affects attention, motor skills, mood, and all the cognitive functions.
Excellent. There are many interesting myths we have resolved here. Thank you everyone for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.